So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alcaraz. Everton looking to pass their way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Substitution in progress.
Everton choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Idrissa Gueye. And they can counter here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Everton grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ndiaye picks it up out wide. Oh, what has happened here? Pass is just off target. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Gattuso. He's having a go! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again they hit the front. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Pele, it's Pele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Alcaraz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Keane.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Garner. And it's Grealish. Alcaraz. Distributed tidily. Now it's McNeil. Grealish. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kipre.
It'll be a throw-in.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gattuso. Odo. It's Hullet.
Cruyff.
He won't be happy with that one. Taylor.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Good ball, good take. Gattuso gets a foot in and wins the ball.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Now he's got space here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And it's Van Dijk. Cruyff.
The specialist.
It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Celtic!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer for Celtic after 18
A 1-0 lead established.
Number 10.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's got away. Van Dijk gets good distance on it.
Looking for the run.
Could try cutting inside here.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Ake.
Pelé. Ambitious ball here.
That looks a good ball. Cruyff! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Ipswich
Applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Hurst. Gattuso has given away a free kick. Half an hour played now. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, that was vital. Ake goes back to front. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Taylor. Hurst. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic looking to get on the end of this. Davis with the clearance.
Celtic can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to get it away. That's a cute ball. But that has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gattuso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Goes for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That looks a good cross. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please be
I think
made aware
on the whole the
that
team
smoking
linked
is
up very
only
well and
permitted
has
in
been
designated
organised,
areas
hence
within
their
these
position.
grounds.
They can
And
afford
please
to be a
welcome our lads
little
to the
braver with the
field.
ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Celtic are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hurst. Cruyff. And it's Van Dijk. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Courtois claims comfortably. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. That ball looks a good one. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Hullet. He was under real pressure there. Distributed tidily. And that has been knocked clear. Celtic have got it back and they'll have another go. Still just a single goal between the sides. It's a good spell of possession, this. In by Ibrahimovic. Taylor. So, what can they make of this? Sergio, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Pelé. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ipswich do have a chance to counter here.
Davis.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Davis.
Now, can they get him away? Odo, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And it's Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Gattuso. Cross into the box. Hurst. Well, they can break here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field. Number 32. Coming on the field is number 30.
Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. Ibrahimovic looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hurst.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cruyff with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 11. Coming on the field. Number 31.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, delightful ball. And it's hoisted clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out to the right. Pass is just off target.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Pelé. Cruyff has created one goal already. He's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cruyff really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Very much into the last knockings. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Taylor. Humphreys. And that interception was... And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Takes the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham standing over it. Beckham plays it short. Now the ball in. Pedro Porro with the clearance. Oh, it's come loose. And he gets rid in a hurry. Richarlison in acres of space out wide. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to out...
Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van der Ven. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Gattuso. Xavi Simons. Now it's Richarlison. Beckham. Cruyff. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Xavi Simons. That's a lovely, neat pass. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Celtic are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Pedro Porro. Tottenham upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's Otto. Pele conjures time and space where few can. And here's Cruyff. Played back. He has found a way through. Gray. Chance here to counter. Pinches it off him. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ibrahimovic. Gray. Now Romero. And it's Bentancur. Xavi Simons. Kudus. Bentancur. And it's Simons. That is good alertness. Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. thumps it clear. Cleared without complication. Tries from distance. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Corner number 3 coming up.
There's the header!
And now they can spring out of defence. Pedro Porro. Here's Kudus. Xavi Simons. And it's Porro. Van der Ven cuts it out. Kudus could move up a gear here. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. There's the whistle for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And please welcome
Reflections on the first half?
Celtic deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Celtic leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Celtic carrying a 1-goal lead. Gattuso. Beckham is always looking to break lines. Well, played right into his path.
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there!
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Celtic are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Vicario claims comfortable. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Gattuso, the most accurate pass. Shifted it to the flank. Richarlison, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Shot a goal!
Beckham can get it clear. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. Gullit gets across and deals with it. Cruyff being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has...
He's gone for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bentancur. Now it's Richarlison. Pedro Porro. Can he get on the end of this? Kudus picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now Simons. Gattuso with the slide tackle there. Odo. Romero makes the interception. It's a promising position. Deep cross. Pele. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's been cut out, well played. Gray. Now it's Kudus. And this is Beckham. He's through and all alone! Big chance!
Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Number 8, David
Celtic find a position of real strength now. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through.
And the shot!
It's anyone's ball now. Stood up well to him there. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. Oh, good ball.
And the shot! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things looking so easy. Just the goalkeeper.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Celtic are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Chance, surely!
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kolomwani is there to clear. Tottenham are looking to go forward now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Maddison! He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gray. And here's Kolomwani. And that will be it. Celtic pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's...
And he shoots!
Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Beckham spreads it out wide. Pele moves wide and looking to get onto this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And Serginho, and it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tomori getting this one clear. Serginho. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pele. Celtic are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Takes the shot! Always going over the top.
Ibrahimovic most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free.
It's a mighty effort!
Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ake. Rui Costa is onto it in a flash. Spread neatly. Well-timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. And here's Suarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard cuts it out. Rafinha. Looking for the run. Oh, that is a nice touch. Luis Suarez. Cleared away. Gullit. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's Beckham. And it's Ibrahimovic. Rafinha. And he plays one through. He gets big!
Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rafinha, this is promising. Pele, always looking for that half a chance. Rui Costa. And it's Beckham. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please take this.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Celtic can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Alexander-Arnold. Beckenbauer. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's gone for goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's their second corner of the game. Otto gets it away. Celtic are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Otto to Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it. He's got full. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their third corner. Point-blank header! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Now he wants to get in on the act here. They're up to 5 corners now.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 27.
The count is rising. That's 6.
Serginho. Coming on the field is number 15, Çalhanoğlu.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. It's a lucky 7th corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
60 minutes played. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position.
Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's Rui Costa. He has a look out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks a decent ball. In by Gullit.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Celtic perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gullit. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Yamal puts his foot on the gas. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Beckham, quality ball. Rui Costa. And it's Gullit. And it's Ake. To Çalhanoğlu. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's got the beating of his man. Ake with a fine tackle. Otto tries to clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Gullit into the last 5 minutes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Yamal. Beckenbauer. Iniesta. Aims beyond the defence. Courtois claims comfortably.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely bit of skill. And this is Pele! And it's Beckham. Driving forward. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Ake. And there goes the final whistle. Celtic perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Jorginho. The kind of...
Shot, surely! Just swings wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. Foot in. Pull it. Now it's Pele. Taken back almost at once. And it's Gattuso. And it's Ibrahimovic. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, this looks sharp. That is good alertness. Kimmich, nice looking ball. Dink through. Oh, this is just the goalkeeper's. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, a breakthrough already. This looks pro... Can he finish? And the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Danger averted for now. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Stoichkov. Tries a shot! That's another chance! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Searching pass he's played there. He's picked his way through. Pele with the... There's the header! Off the post! And it's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's got away. Ibrahimovic turns and goes back. Chooses to go back. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Celtic with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rui Costa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hullit's constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Stoichkov.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Basten. Iniesta.
Iniesta!
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, played through for the wide man. Stoichkov. Kimmich. And he's in on goal. Here. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United have their second corner now. Now it's Kimmich. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in, and Stoichkov! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's clever. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Odo, looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tomori. Beckham is the team's great visionary. And it's Maradona. Tomori. Gattuso. Distributed tidily. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the delivery. Kimmich getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deftly away. Beckham. Looking for the run. Now it's Rui Costa. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And that was very necessary. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And we come
Neither
to you
side
now
holding
with a
back
quick
here.
request
It
for
has been
support
quite a
for our
half this.
charity fund.
Yeah, they're ahead,
Shares in
Peter, but they
football.
can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Celtic can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Stoichkov. And a chance! Rui Costa.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. Nicely shaped ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. And the counter is on. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great ball if he can get there. That's really well cleared. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Stoichkov. Nicely worked. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ake. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Tomori. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot could be on.
Oh, shooting chance!
Rui Costa. He's in a great position here. Ibrahimovic. Always onto this. Now it's Gattuso. Face to face, and he shoots! Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Out towards the flank. Gattuso is in a really good position out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa. And this is Pelé.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 10, Ibrahimovic. Number 22, Rui Costa. Number 20, Hullet. Number 19, Pelé.
That has been slung wide.
Number
Ended up in no man's land.
Jan Koeman. Number 15, Çalhanoğlu.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And that's a dangerous ball.
Goes for a shot!
Tomori gets it away. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And this is Cruyff.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager...
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Celtic may have thrown this away at the death. Dealing with the pressure.
Goal! Manchester United!
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four.
And the shot!
Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Gattuso. Beckham.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pele gets into a good position. And he's quick to get it clear again. Romario. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tomori. Beckham. Now Gattuso. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. He's tried one! Celtic with the corner, there first. Oh, it's terribly wayward. And that has been clubbed away. First quarter of an hour gone. It's Rui Costa. Looking for options for movement. Otto puts them all in. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Romario. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Deftly away. Pele. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero, in with the challenge. Rui Costa. And it's Gattuso. Pele. Otto providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Rui Costa. Rummenigge. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a shade optimistic. Rui Costa. Now it's Gattuso, and that could set him on his way. Plenty to aim at here. Big chance! Goal! Celtic! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Elects to cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, there's a probing ball. Otto gets over and intercepts. Otto. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Ibrahimovic. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. Ake does really well to win the ball there. It's Rui Costa. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gattuso. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Celtic deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Celtic leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Celtic carrying a one-goal lead. Rui Costa. That's a cute ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's dealt with that really well. And this is Pele! Beckham. Now it's Romario. Now it's Beckham. And that's another good win of the ball. Beckham is the team's great visionary. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Del Piero is onto it in a flash. Rui Costa. Otto, looking to play him in. Pele receives it in a wide position. Looking for a runner.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Celtic clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Pull it. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And Del Piero! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was nowhere near his best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Looking to go deep. That's going to go a long way. It's Rui Costa. Played out wide. Hullet. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And the through ball. Beckham! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Internacional really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Odo aims beyond the defence. Ake does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pele. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Beckenbauer trying to keep this in. Rui Costa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pass somewhat off target.
Celtic clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ibrahimovic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hullet. And here's Romario. And Romario! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Gattuso. Pass is just off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Into the last 5 minutes. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gattuso gets it clear. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
And they're back on the ball again. Lovely, now then.
Well, he said...
And that will be it. Celtic have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Beckham voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
All members of the crowd, I'd like to
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ake. Rijkaard. And Mendes. Now it's Pele. Gullit. He's shifting through the gears here. Nuno Mendes. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Ball has bounced loose now. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Ibrahimovic! And that's caused a worry or two. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he was quick to react. No goals as yet. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ake. No, it's come to nothing. Aims beyond the defence. That is lovely. He has found the way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. No, there's no going past him this time. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Otto providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Half an hour played now. Played into space out wide. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Ronaldinho. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think...
Figo!
spectacular from Luis Figo. A finish of true class. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Ferdinand. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Pele gets a good foot in there, looking for the run, and the through ball.
There's the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ibrahimovic. Vieira, and he's managed to get free.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Played out wide. Pele with the cross.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Now here's the delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Basten is fouled. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And it's Mendes. He's found a way through. And that into... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And a quick reminder today to please take all the outer bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, super ball.
He's had a shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gattuso. Oh, what a ball!
Ronaldinho!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Ronaldinho. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Beckenbauer. Ferdinand. Lahm. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Climbs up big! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Ferdinand. Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? Now can he find a finish? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gattuso. Pele. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Lahm. Lahm, there he goes, motoring forward. Gattuso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckenbauer. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Knocks it into space.
Real chance!
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's having a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've got to be quick to recover this.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Look at the space here. And now they can clear their lines. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Driving on and making good progress. Ake. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball's out once more. Shot could be on. Has a shot! And that would have won it.
Figo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Probing pass. Pele looking to get on the end of this. He's there to get rid.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ake. And it's Beckham. Rui Costa looking to add to his goal. That has been cut short. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Pele. Rui Costa. Gattuso. Done delicately. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Celtic really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? It's a goal kick. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Beckham,
Has been
it's a
indicated.
searching pass. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rijkaard. And it's Mendes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... And Beckham!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Kubo, and he's managed to get free. Taken back almost at once. Nicely weighted, takes a shot! Goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now there's a fine ball, well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nakayama. Oh, good spread. Pele. Oh, sweet feet. Rui Costa. Pull it. They want to be quick to recover this. And this is Ibrahimovic, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Ibrahimovic! Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And this is Ibrahimovic. That'll be a throw. Can he get it through? And it's Hasebe. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. It's gone for a throw-in. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls.
Celtic are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hasebe, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Approaching the half-hour mark, and that could set him on his way. Bastoni, Bullet. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. An uncompromising challenge. Danger averted for now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, this is a great position. Back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Rui. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. And it's Gullit. Now it's Kubo.
Celtic truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Pelé. And he was quick to react. And he's gone looking for safety. That's the throw. Nakazawa chooses to go cross-field. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gattuso. And he's on his way! Steaming on goal. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball over the top. Oh, important interception.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He's having a shot! Tries to get it clear. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please have your entry tickets.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Celtic really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gullit. Gattuso. To Rui Costa. Beckham. Gattuso. And it's Ake. It's Gullit. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shifted upfield. Hasebe. Kubo gets into a good position. Gattuso. And it's Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kubo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Celtic still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Pelé. Nakayama cannot be beaten that easily.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rui Costa is always looking to break lines, and that pass just didn't quite work. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they maybe weren't down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And they can counter here. Pull it. Looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé. Tries to play it through. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Pull it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here? Kubo is in a really good position out wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There's the shot! Nakata wins the duel this time. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Kubo! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Tokyo Verdy really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19, Pelé. Number 10, Ibrahimovic. Number 13, Gattuso. Number
He's
20.
got plenty of space out wide here. Valverde makes the interception.
Number 15,
Calhanoglu.
Number
And it's Cruyff.
14, Johan Cruyff.
Okay, that's
Number
a cute ball.
23, Jan
And it's hoisted clear.
Number 4, Olise.
Look, this is so
Number
frustrating.
24.
Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Taking place. There will be 1 minute added
It's a
time.
sharp pass. And he's had it nicked away. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Celtic against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Can he latch on to this? Now it's Rui Costa. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Lewandowski! He can get that clear. Now it's Pele. He's found a way past. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
It's Rui Costa.
Tries a shot!
And we have our very first corner.
Rui Costa!
And that has been clubbed away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Flings in across.
And the shot! Goal! Celtic! The breakthrough strike!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 22, Manuel Rui Costa.
So, a breakthrough already.
Manuel Rui Costa.
But he's forced to go back.
Manuel Rui Costa.
Celtic are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Pele. And this is Beckham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Terrific header!
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rui Costa tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Always onto this. And this is Lewandowski. Tomori looking for options for movement. Forlan. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good-looking ball. He's got away. Gattuso. Good, strong midfield running here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rice, well seen, saw that coming.
He'd have done well to reach that.
It's Rui Costa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually...
Decent chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Celtic are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Caceres spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rui Costa. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Good take.
And he shoots! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class!
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. James. Lewandowski. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Beckham. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Odo. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That's really well manoeuvred. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Request for support from our
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the...
Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Now it's Lewandowski, over to the left, and here's Mbappe, and the cross climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nicely spread. James. And here's Yamal. Gattuso. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Goes for a shot!
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
He has done it!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Celtic go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's picked it up out wide. It's this time, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Forlan crosses. Beckham with the clearance. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Saka. Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Rui Costa. And it's Ibrahimovic. And that has left him in a heap. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, this looks sharp. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Pele. Gattuso. It's Rui Costa. Looking for a runner. Well read, nice interception. That has been slung wide. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Saka. Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. That's a cute ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckham, ready to try one.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Pele is on solid goal! He should have put that one away.
Pele really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Out for a throw. Beckham. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Lewandowski! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Corner number 3 coming up. Lewandowski! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's had it taken off him. Martinelli. Celtic close now to seeing this one through to the end. Probing pass. He's through here. Raya attempts a clearance. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one.
Number 22, Rui Costa. Number 20, Gullit. Number 10, Ibrahimovic.
They've played it short.
19, Pele.
Skillfully cut out.
Number
He is
8,
so at ease on the ball.
Coming on the
And
field.
that was very necessary.
Number 24, Federico Valverde. Number 15.
That's a little loose.
Calhanoglu.
And he's certainly
Number
caught him there. It's a free
23,
kick.
Jan Koller.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Johan Cruyff. Number 27, Serginho. Substitution. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Played back into the centre.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Celtic proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know.